going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We talk about twins, taste and tales. Okay, thanks for the 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Now we are above 100 subscribers. I am super happy. Today I'm going to be cooking chicken soup. Okay, chicken soup, and I'm going to be adding a little bit fish in it. We don't normally cook fish like that, maybe once per week, but today I just feel like, okay, I'm going to be making chicken soup. Okay, chicken sauce, and then of course it's like tomato sauce, and then I'm going to be adding fish into this sauce. So you guys are going to be seeing how I prepare, this chicken soup. I cook literally like every day. Okay, I cook in the morning, I make like toast, okay, and then in the afternoon we eat maybe rice or something like that, and then in the evening my wife likes eating swallow, because right now she is pregnant with our second set of twins, so that's why it is like that. So literally I'm half of the day in the kitchen, okay, preparing something for my family. And of course we have our first set of twins, they also have to eat something, so I'm also in the middle of it, making like milk, okay, like banana and yogurt, or making some pancake and something like that for my twin girls as well. So now let's get to it. We have the chicken, okay. So guys, this is the chicken that I'm going to be using. This is a special kind of chicken. This is not the normal one that you can find in the supermarket. Okay, you cannot find this one in every supermarket in Germany, for example, because this is a little bit hard. Okay, this is the one that we Africans love to eat. In Germany they call it Suppenhorn. It's super strong, and it's the texture is different from the normal all these popular chickens that you can find in every supermarket. It's always very soft. If you cook it a little bit, it's already done. It gets done very fast, but this one you have to cook it for like 1 hour. Okay, so we're going to be cooking this. This is what we literally eat almost every day. Chicken is very good for the body. It's also good for pregnancy, and it's super tasty. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my secret ingredients that I learned, okay, from my wife, because ever since I met my wife I have stopped going to the restaurant. She is the best cook out there. Okay, she literally cook the best meals. So whenever we go to the restaurant, the meal somehow tastes funny, okay, to me. Now it's very difficult for me to go to the restaurant and enjoy meals, guys. It is very difficult. Anyway, so while I tell you guys my story, I'm going to be continuing with the chicken. It's super big, guys. Woo, look at that. So here we have the chicken. Look at that. It was frozen and I had to defroze it. So the first thing I do is I cut out this butt, because I don't want this in my meal. I'm not a fan of it. Some people eat everything, but not me. I don't like too much. I don't eat too much fat. Now you're going to start with the arm. I'm going to be cutting the arm, both arms, okay. Woo. Some of you guys may be wondering how long it's going to take to get this done, yada yada, but believe me, it's I do this every 3 days, so it's going to take like 1 hour for everything to be ready. It's gonna take you like 1 hour. So the only thing that I and my wife eat at outside is KFC hot wings, okay. This neck is very tricky. So KFC hot wing is the only thing that we eat outside, because everything else we literally can cook very delicious meal ourselves. So I mean, and most of all these restaurants are also not so clean. Like I could remember one time I went to a Chinese restaurant here in Germany, and I found cockroach in my meal, and since I think that was the last time that I went to a Chinese restaurant, because since then I couldn't. I found a cockroach since then I couldn't go to the Chinese restaurant, you know, anymore and enjoy my meal. And that was even before I met my wife, okay? So because normally my wife she's a fan of, you know, Chinese restaurants. So from time to time, maybe once in 6 months or so, you know, there is this special Chinese restaurant meal that my wife, okay, Chinese meal, it's like, you know, fried, something like a fried spaghetti, something like that, you know, my wife normally enjoys, or something like fried rice, okay, the Chinese way. So look at that, I'm almost done. You have to cut it with the bone. It's very tricky. Woo! That was intense. So you can leave this part like this. Then we have the last one. So I'm going to cut it like this. This is part of the lap. Okay. I'm going to cut it here. To get, you have to be careful so that you don't destroy the meat. Woo! Ta-da! So the chicken is ready. Like that. Do you guys know anybody that has 2 sets of twins? Let me know in the comment section, guys, if you know anyone with double set of twins. So I'm going to cut it up like this. It's always good to cut onions as small as possible so that you can get all the juice, okay, the flavor of the onion in whatever it is you want to, you know, put it in. All right, so this is done. Oops. And here is the onions. This is going to be delicious, guys. This is going to be super delicious. So this is ready. For seasoning, I'm going to be using this Maggi right here. We call it No. Can you guys see it? Oops, yeah. So this is what I'm going to be using. 1 to season the chicken. And then let me zoom it out a little bit. Okay, so it's too inside. Okay, I have to make it like this. And then I need my ginger, I need garlic, and then I need some salt. Just something like this size, okay? Not too much. You don't want it to be too salty. I'm going to be adding the garlic. This is garlic, okay? And then I'm also going to be adding this ginger, okay, just to season the chicken, guys. It's you're gonna love it. If you try this at home, not too much, just a little bit. And then add the ginger, okay. Let me use the other side. Please smash the like button if you are watching this right now, and consider sharing this video if you have any, you know, if you are married, okay, if you would love your husband to prepare this for you, consider sharing the video. Or you could, you know, just prepare this for your husband as well if you are, you know, I mean, how should I say it? So you don't want to put too much water, just enough, okay? Just enough water to get it started. Then you have to, you know, mix everything together. Mix it together. Mix it. So first of all, we have to wait for everything to, you know, to kind of steam together, and then we add a little bit more water. Okay, just enough to soften the chicken. Now that the pan is a little bit ready, I'm going to be adding my oil. I want to use this, you know, palm oil and this vegetable oil, or what is it? I think it's flower oil or something like that. So first of all, I'm going to be starting with the oil, with this one right here. Not too much, you know, not a lot, just enough to get it started. And this is frozen, so I'm going to be adding this later, so I'll just leave it for now. All right, so it seems the chicken is, you know, steaming already. So I'm going to mix it a little bit, mix it together. And then I'm going to be adding more water, because I want it to be, you know, well cooked. Not too much water. Of course, I need this water later to make the sauce, you know, to make the stew. So you need to add enough water, but not, you know, too much. You can always add more water later. Okay. All right, guys. So I already have this pepper right here prepared for the stew. I have spicy, I have tomato, I have paprika inside. Okay, these two types of paprika, the long one and the fat one. And then yeah, that's all I have right here. So that's what I'm going to be adding, you know, to my oil, to the vegetable oil or chicken oil or plant oil, or, you know, whatever kind of oil you want to use for, you know, for preparing this. So you add it like that, right? Nothing too shabby, just add it like that. And add a little bit water, just a little bit. And like always, you add, you know, other ingredients like, you know, salt, your Maggi, you know. So I'm going to add that much salt. Mix it together, right? Mix it together like that, and then I'm going to be adding knorr. I'm going to be adding this knorr, okay, not full, because if you open it, you can see that we have two pieces inside. So I'm going to be adding only one of it, okay, like half, 50% of the knorr. Mix it together, all right? Mix it together. The reason why I put this oil next to the fire is because, you know, it's frozen, so I want it to be, you know, to be a little bit defrosted. It's not like frozen like that, but it is very hard at the moment, so I need it. I'm just going to leave that over there. Woo! All right, guys, let's check out the chicken. Look at that. Look at the chicken. Not. So this is what the chicken looks like at the moment. You have to stir it, okay? You don't want it to be too concentrated on one side. You have to stir it a little bit, okay? You have to stir it so that, you know, everything can be 100% done. And now we're going to prepare the fish. Let's go prepare the fish. All right, guys, so we have the fish right here. Okay, this is like Titus fish or something, and you guys can see it is frozen. So the best thing to do is to put it in a little bit hot water and allow it to defroze, and then we can cut it easily, and we can clean inside it. So I'm going to be adding this tomato. And then African spicy, guys. African spicy. This much. Oof, this much. Let me show you guys what it looks like at the moment. This is what it looks like right now. Okay, look at that. You can see the red oil, you can see the chicken oil, or vegetable oil, or whatever other oil you add to it, or flour. I think it's plant oil. Yeah. And this is my chicken. Woo! Need to mix it up a little bit, and for that I need a different spoon because I don't want to interfere with the taste. Okay, that we have everything in this chicken. We have ginger, we have garlic, we have onions for ours, we have knorr for the seasoning. And this is what it looks like at the moment. So we have the fish finally, and I'm going to be chopping off the head, right? Cut off the head, clean it a little bit, so because we're not gonna eat the head, right? So I'm going to cut off the head, put it aside, and the fish goes like this, right? And the last one, if you guys check inside, you can see that this fish has something inside, some intestine, the stomach, or whatever it is. So you need to get rid of that because you don't want to be adding that to your your sauce. So you just have to remove it like this. Oops. So this is what it looks like. So you have to get rid of everything, and then your fish is ready. That, and right here as well. Woo! This one is super hard. You just have to press it out, right, like that. So the last one. Woo! This one is a little bit, so we have almost so now we have everything is out. All right, guys, so to season the fish, you're just going to I'm going to be using similar ingredients. I'm going to be using the salt, just a little bit, because you have to leave the fish out for a while. And then I'm going to be using my ginger a little bit. All right, and then a little bit of garlic, and then we need the last part of the Maggi, the knorr, right? So just like that, not too much, just like that, just a little bit, as you guys can see. And then you can just use your hand to kind of rub everything together. But you have to be careful, you don't want to You don't want to destroy the fish, right? You don't want it to you don't want it to look too ugly. So all right guys, so let's take a look at the chicken. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It smells so good. And then we have our tomato sauce also cooking. Like, look at that. You guys can see the difference, okay? You can see the difference from when I, started to cook it. And this is what the tomato sauce looks like at the moment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be adding chicken, not everything, okay, because it's a lot. I'm going to be adding some chicken to the sauce, and that is it. And you're just going to cover it and let it cook for a while. So let's do that. So for that, I'm going to be I think I'll pick this lap. A little bit like this. Because these are the parts that my wife enjoys the most. Okay, for now she doesn't like eating the skin, so I'm just giving her most of the time all this easy parts to eat. So I think that is enough for this sauce, and I'm going to be adding the fish later, but for now I'm just gonna cover it up and let it cook for a while. And I'm going to leave this for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to turn it off and let it cool off, and then I'm going to be putting it in the fridge. So for tomorrow or next tomorrow, or whenever I want to make jollof rice, I'm going to be using this. And of course, you need to add a little bit this chicken oil or water, or how do we call it. You need to add it to the sauce. So as you guys can see, I've already added like 4 spoons, and this is what the rest looks like at the moment. This is what it looks like at the moment, guys. Look at that. This is what it looks like. Look at that. We're gonna cover it up for like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to be adding the fish, and that is it, guys. That is it. Okay. Stir it a little bit together. You have to be careful with the fish, okay? Stir it a little bit together. And the soup is already done, but you don't want the fish to be overdone, overcooked or something. But of course it has to be cooked, so that's why it's the last part of this recipe. So alright guys, so I think it is ready. Let me show you guys what the final result looks like. Okay, the super tasty result. So this is what it looks like at the moment. Look at that. So we've got the fish, so you guys can see, perfectly done. Okay, not overly done. We've got the fish, we got the chicken, and this is going to be super yummy. So thank you guys for watching, and if you are new on this channel, please consider subscribing, okay, where we talk about twins, taste and tales. Come and say bye bye. 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 Blockies. Oh, blockies. Blockies. Kiss. Mwah.